Hi everyone, myself Manoj, certified SAP SD and transportation management consultant. In this video, I am going to show you one SAP SD enhancement scenario which includes both functional specifications with technical development from ABAP end. I have explained one simplest process which we have implemented in our real-time project, which can be explained in interview and easy to understand about user exit and enhancement. So we have uploaded SAP SD sessions in a sequence for beginners. Please check the playlist. For more ideas on SAP SD, make sure you subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon to get notification for upcoming sessions. So first of all, we have to understand the client requirement. So client requirement is what? System should not allow to create invoice if billing date is future date or past date. So as per system date, today's date is 04 April 2022. So as per client requirement, system should not allow to create invoice on 03 or past date or future date. So before enhancement, we have to cross check whether system will allow to create invoice if your billing date is future date or past date. So quickly go to SAP system. Then I have created some deliveries. I have created some deliveries to test this scenario. First, I have to test past date. Okay, past date, today's date is 04/04/2022. So go to VF01. Copy this delivery number and quickly change the date. As today's date is 04/04/2022, I'll maintain 02/04/2022, which is past date. Enter. Then save it. So before enhancement, I can able to create invoice if billing date is past date. Then I have to check another scenario, future date. So today's date is 04/04/2020, 04/04/2022. So I'll change from 04 to 05. Again, this is future date. So in future date also, I can able to create billing invoice if billing date is in standard, if billing date is past date or future date, system will allow to create invoice. Okay, so now it is working fine. Then why? We have to understand again, same time, from business point of view, we have to understand why client has given this requirement. So client has given this requirement because if we change the billing date, then it will impact to terms of payment and cash discount. Again, why? Because billing date is our baseline date. So if we change the baseline date, then it will impact to terms of payment and cash discount. Apart from this, it will impact to reports because we'll generate the report based on billing date, not based on billing creation date. Apart from this, we are having impact on some other parts also, some other process. If you talk about the credit management, then again there will be impact on overdue date, billing overdue date. Then first we have to give the program information to ABAPer to understand this logic. Program information is what? Program information is nothing but the client requirement. So client requirement is what? System should restrict to create the invoice if billing date is past date or future date. So here we have to check for which key combination, for which key fields we have to give the logic. First is billing date, billing creation date. Then second is system date. So how will validate that billing date is past date or future date based on system date? So system date is nothing but today's date only. System date is nothing but today's date. Okay, if system date. If billing creation date is greater than system date, then it will be future date. If billing creation date is less than system date, then it is past date. Okay, so how we'll get the technical information? Quickly I'll go to the SAP system, then I'll tell you. So we have to know what is the table for billing header. So table for billing header is VBRK. Okay, VBRK, and field name is VFDAT. So billing date. So this is the billing date. So how will give the technical name? Both table name and field name. VBRK, sorry, VBRK and FKDAT. FKDAT. So this is technical information. Then if you want to give length of this field, then double click on this FKDAT, double click on FKDAT. So here you can get the length of the field. Okay, same thing for system date. System date is today's date. So how to get the system date? If you click on system, then click on status. If you click on status, then you'll get system date. Okay, system date. So this is system date. If you press F1, then you will get the system date. Okay, so system date is 04/04/2022. If you press F1, then you will get the technical information. Technical information means screen field, table name and field name. Okay, so this is the technical information. This is table name and this is datum is field name. Okay, then next we have to know the program. What is the standard program for this requirement? So RV60AFZC is the standard program for billing and which is related to number ranges and date related validation. So quickly we'll go to the SAP system. Then we'll check this program. How to check? Go to SC38, then give the program name. Your program name is RV60AFZC. Check. Okay, so this is the program. Then second, under program we are having one user exit. So standard user exit is user exit underscore number underscore range underscore INV underscore date. This is the user exit. This is the user exit. Okay, before giving user exit, this user exit to the ABAPer, from functional end we have to check whether this user exit is valid or not. How to check? Click on this user exit. Click on this user exit. Then set the breakpoint. Click on this set breakpoint. Then now create one invoice. Create one invoice BA01. Enter. If invoice comes to debug mode, then we can understand that this user exit is valid user exit. So this user exit is for billing, so we have to check in billing. So this order is blocked for credit. I'll delete this one. This sales order VKM3. Go to VKM3. Execute. Release. Then save it. Then create the delivery VL01N. Enter. Then post goods issue. Then invoice BF01. Enter. Now it is in debug mode. So this user exit is valid user exit. So we can give this user exit to the ABAPer. Okay. So now I'll delete this breakpoint. How to delete this breakpoint? Again select this user exit. Then again click on set delete session breakpoint. Done. Now this user exit is valid. The next is what? We have to give the transaction code. This enhancement will apply for which transaction code? So client requirement is system should not allow to create invoice if billing date is past date or future date. So it is in billing creation. It is related to billing date change. So in which transaction we can able to change the billing date? VF01 and VF02. If billing is not posted into the accounting, then we can change billing date in VF02 transaction codes. Okay. Now we'll give the logic to the ABAPer. So not allow billing creation in past date. If billing date is past date, then system should not allow to create invoice. So first point is what? Billing creation date. Sorry, billing, not billing creation date, billing date. Billing creation date and billing date is different. So billing date. Technical name for billing date is VBRK VFDAT. So system date is always 2 days date. System date is 2 days date. 2 days date. So if billing creation, if billing date is less than 2 days date, if billing date is less than 2 days date, I mean past date, then system should give error message. Billing date cannot be past date. If billing date is less than 2 days date, then it is past date. Billing date cannot be past date. System should give message billing date cannot be past date, and this will be an error message. So this is the logic for past date. Then what about future date? Same. If billing date is greater than 2 days date, if 2 days date is 04/04/2022, this is 2 days date. If it is greater than 2 days date, means billing date is greater than 2 days date, means future date. If it is future date, then system will give error message. Billing date cannot be future date. So error message. Okay, so now we have done the development. If you want to see what we have done above development for this server, so I'll show you. Go to AC38. Program name is RV60AFZC. Click on display. Click on display. Then go to that user exit. Under this user exit, we have developed the logic here. Billing date, past date, error message, billing date, future date. Now logic, this is FKDAT means billing date. If billing date is less than 2 days date, system date means 2 days date, then it is past date. Billing date is past date. Then if billing date is greater than 2 days date means system date, then this is future date. So this is the logic. Now we have developed this. So 2 days date, this is 2 days date. Then system should not allow to create invoice if billing date is past date or future date. First scenario we have to check. Past date creation should be restricted. So today's date is 04/04/2022 and today's date is 03/April/2022. So if I'll put billing date as 03 or less than 03, then system should give message and system should not allow to create the invoice. So quickly go to the SAP system, then we'll create one invoice VA01. Save it. Then delivery, enter, then post goods issue, then invoice. So past date, I'll put 03/April/2022. It means it is past date. So if I'll give the past date, then system should give the error message. Now system is giving error message. Before enhancement, we have created invoice on past date, but after development, now it is restricting billing date cannot be past date. So past date creation is restricted after this development. So now it is working fine. Then second scenario, future date. So future date. So today's date is 04/04/2022. So 04. So I'll create invoice. Sorry, I'll put billing date as 05/April/2022. Then system should not allow to create invoice on future date. So again go to VF01. I'll put future date 05. Enter. Now we are getting different message. Billing date cannot be future date. So billing date cannot be past date, future date already tested. So now we can able to restrict this. Then today's date. If I'll put 04/04/2022, then system will allow to create billing on today's date. Means system date. System date and billing date should be same. If it is less than, then billing date will be past date. If it is greater than from system date, then it will be future date. So billing date and your system date should be same. Then only system will allow to create invoice. So now go to VF01. Enter. Now this is today's date 04/04/2022. I can able to create invoice. Invoice is created. Now I'm done. Next thing is what? How to explain in interview. If anybody will ask, have you worked on user exit or enhancement? Then how to explain this? So have you worked on user enhancement? Yes, I worked on enhancement. So how to explain? First we have to give the program information, then program name, user exit, then technical information of the fields, then description of the functional specification. So how will explain this? Okay, how will explain this? So program information, first we have to give the program information. Program information is nothing but client requirement. Again, have you worked on enhancement? Yes, I worked on enhancement. Can you please explain that? Yes. So client requirement was system should not allow to create invoice if billing date is past date or future date. If billing date is less than or greater than today's date, means system date, then system should give error message. So here program for billing is RV60AFZC, that is the standard program. Under this standard program, we are having standard user exit related to billing date and number ranges. What is that? That is user exit underscore number underscore range underscore INV underscore date. Then transaction code. This enhancement will work for which transaction code? So we are talking about billing date. So billing date. So billing will come in. So billing creation and billing change. So we can change billing date on billing creation transaction code VF01, and also we can change billing date on VF02 transaction code. For which scenario? If invoice value has not been posted into the accounting. So what is the technical name? So here two parameters. Here we have to take the two things. First is billing date and system date. So what is the technical name for billing date? VBRK FK DAT. System date SYST DATUM. So that is technical name. So how to give the logic? How to give the logic to restrict to create invoice if it is past date? Then logic will be if VBRK VFDAT, which is billing date, less than system date. Less than system date means system date is always today's date. Once again, VBRK if billing date is less than system date, then system should give message that billing date cannot be past date. So VBRK FKDAT less than system date SYDATUM, then system should give error message. So this is for past date. Then what about future date? If VBRK FKDAT greater than system date SYDATUM, then system should give error message that billing date cannot be future date or past date. Okay, So guys, if you have any question, any queries, if you need more clarification on this enhancement, then you can ask me. I'll be reachable on WhatsApp, direct number or email ID. So guys, if you like this session, then please click on like button. And if you have not yet subscribed this channel, then please do subscribe this channel to get the notification for upcoming sessions. So guys, thank you so much for watching this session.